Okay, everybody. I had me a wily little screw up earlier today. So what happened is I was trying to set this up right here. So I have myself a new little setup going on. I have all my little shenanigans, so that way I can kind of show everybody what I've been doing for the last few weeks here. I've been trying to set it up to come on, move. I want you out of here. Okay. So I've been working on a bunch of projects, and one of them, of course, is my Majora's Mask. So I've been wanting to showcase my Majora's Mask better, and it is one where this is the image I have been using. And what I'm going to do for today, I'm going to shrink it up as much as I can for the most part. Get it right about there. That's about as small as I can get it. I'm going to tuck it off to the edge like this. So that way you can see what I have going on with my Majora's Mask today as I go. I'm going to show a couple things right now just to start things off. I do have my merch store. It's kicking. One of the new things I am going to be working on real soon is my DaddyBot JohnnyTronic. My JohnnyTronic stuff is where I'm at right now. So I've been working on some goofy things. I know some of them look a little rough, but then I pulled the image that I'm looking for, and I'm looking more or less for like this look right here. I just needed to see the shape. So I started off just kind of doing quick doodles. And then once I get, I got to take my time with it to say, okay, is that going to look right? Is that going to look right? Okay, boom. And then I just pick out, I have a big, I have my high circle, and then I have my bottom triangle for the bottom jaw. And once I figured that out, I just realized, big ears make the boy look younger. So this right here is my cover art that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing some faux comic book style cover art things that are just going to be fun to start off. I actually have a great line for my JohnnyTronic. For my JohnnyTronic is going to be the Legends of JohnnyTronic. And why is it not? There it goes. So it's going to be the Legends of JohnnyTronic. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating, let me see if I can pull it up real quick here. Let's see if my composer will let me. I know once I start doing a lot of stuff, it gets a little bit wanky with me. Like right now, since I'm running live, it's going to be a little bit clunkulacious with me. But, I don't need to have it there. I need to do it over here. So I have this one is the one I want to go to. You know what it is? Lately, I've been having a little bit of something inside of my Wacom. My iPad tablet is being cranky. So, here we go. This is my this is my comic art that I'm doing for my boy right now. So this is let me see here, let me do this. So everyone can see me enjoying this completely. Come on. Shrinky dink me up here. Ba-dip-a-dunk. Man, no. Stay there. You do what I want you to do. No! Like I said, my mouse thing is going on me right now. So it's like they got like a chunk of something in it. would rather be at the bottom corner. There's not much to see. Okay. Here we go. So let me get back to this. Oh man, this thing is acting bad with me right now. It's got like a chunk of something in there that's like preventing it from doing. Okay, so this is my boy here. So I did a cool thing. I was just goofing around where damn. Sorry everybody, I'm not trying to be crazy with this. It's just the only way this thing works right now. It's got like a, sorry. I'm not trying to be a hostile to my, there. So I have, and sometimes I get it, there it goes. So now it's working again. So it's got like a chunk of something that's like in between the little, the thing. So here's my son right here. I got this going on where I've been really having fun playing with all the little mini lines going on in there. So essentially as it goes, it's the Legends of JohnnyTronic. It's a fictitious character of my son that is, he has, what he did was he came across in a storyline arc, he came across the mythical game controller. I wanted to look, okay, so I'm not going to lie in the slightest. This is a blatant theft of every cool thing that has ever came out in movies or games or anything. And my son's character in the comic book series is going to be able to access any of those things via this controller with that big eyeball looking thing on top. So the eyeball looking thing on top is kind of the so I just did that last night in a few minutes. I just took a couple minutes and goofed with it. So he's also going to have a gauntlet. So he goes into a store, one of those classic gling gling goes in, old guy behind who's a gamer of all games that are awesome. So he's probably got D&D off on the side. He's probably got all the Pogs, Pokemon, all the old stuff, marbles, like the special marble. He almost tries to get JohnnyTronic to buy this super special marble, but instead he goes for the, you know, this is the new age, so my son's character is going to be more interested in the gauntlet and this controller, which both stand where the gauntlet's going to be like holding the controller, and he's like, oh, what about that? And he's like, that's not even a collectible. I don't even know how I got access to holding this in my store right now. So, of course, JohnnyTronic finds a way, gets it somehow. Of course, the classic never-ending story style. You know, gets the book, gets the thing, and then from there he starts the adventure of Legends of JohnnyTronic, where essentially he has the accessibility to any game lore, any kind of, so he can travel amongst the dimensions. The controller is going to be able to open up, stick to his chest like Iron Man, and click in and have power and juice him up. And so I'm just having fun with it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some shows where I show me drawing on this specifically. So I'm going to have myself some drawing shows on these things. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I don't know, you know, it's, you know, he gosh dang it. So yeah, I was having fun. I gave him my Punisher boot looking things. I don't know. I was having fun. This is going to be really fun for me because there really is no genre that I don't get to travel down with this character. Because video games have gone everywhere from like Simpsons video games to Minecraft. Oh, it's going to be so sweet. I didn't even think about that when he pops out as like a Minecraft character. So, these are the things I'm going to be doing right now. Let's get this set up to where, I apologize, I have it to where I'm going to be able to switch my cameras around to smaller ones for stuff like this, but right now I'm doing it all cumbersome and clunky, and I truly apologize. So I'm going to Pop this off the screen. Going to bring me up bigger style with sound effects. Keeping this little dude off the edge right here, I figure is going to make it easier. I tried this earlier, y'all. I did this at 7 o'clock like a goon. Nothing came of it. So I was like, because I did a live stream earlier, it didn't work. I was a test. And then whatever I did kind of jinked it a little bit. So I, boom, there. Now I'm back on. 11 in, doing good. I have no access as of now to my chat. So I'm not going to be able to chat as we speak right now. Straight up, so I'm gonna have to check chats and everything else. I'm getting it all set up, everybody. I'm hoping to get this thing to where it's going to be fully accessible. But for now, my earlier one, I colored up all the tips, so that's a good thing, you know. So I got the tips all kind of colored up for the most part. I got to just do a little bit more on the red right here, which is what I will be working on while I'm talking to you right now at this moment. So earlier, I talked about a whole bunch of cool stuff when it comes to, I guess I got this new setup here. So I will have my, if I do have to book out, I'm gonna have it, you know, so everyone knows I'm not like jumping out. I have my starting in 1 minute and stuff like that. So those will all be things. I will have a minute startup thing now. So on all my videos, you will actually see that I have a 1 minute startup. So most of my videos will have a new 1 minute startup screen that will show up before all of my, so if you're watching my stuff in the future, so you'll be looking at this, my past stuff, you'll still see the 1 minute screen pop up. But I'm going to keep it entertaining so that way it's not boring, but that way everyone knows it is 1 minute up. I will be coming within the minute. So I'm going to be essentially starting my show at 6:59. And starting my show at 6:59 will allow for me to set things up a little bit more, but also have a screen up and going, so it's going to kind of on my actual videos for people in the future watching. We'll have a neat screen to kind of start the whole thing up with. So I should have a neat set of, at least what I want to do is have my merch on there and stuff, so it's not boring. It'll have an entertaining factor to it. So we are on the horns today. I was having fun. I got the green done. I was jamming on the red here. And then I got to my, actually it was a long show too. I was running my long one. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of done now. I think it's been a little too long. And then I realized nothing captured. Like I said, I did a test one, and then I realized what I did wrong with it, so I fixed it. So you guys are now catching me live at not the right time. I don't like it. That does not compute. But I'm still doing it because I need to get one out today. I want my one out today that comes out. So yeah, I don't want to be losing out, because really this is easy for me to do, so I kind of want to do it. I don't want to be missing out on the simplest thing, which is just a half-hour video of me having fun painting. So what I'm doing here is I laid down a thick barrier, a thick wall of the paint, and then I'm going right at the top, right where it's going to be meeting up with the horn. I am pushing a little bit of the wetted up pigment into creases of the horn, so as to kind of fill the gaps, not the gaps, but the troughs, the little areas that are in the horn that I made. So when I did my Mod Podging of this horn, so I have pictures of it. I'll make sure I get those things linked up as well. And what I'm probably going to be doing to make sense of all this stuff is maybe in the bottom corner, like over here-ish, I may have just a running window of all of my past pictures going. So people can kind of take reference, and I would love to be able to hear chats if anything kind of comes across and people are like, oh, I just saw that. What was that all about? So I can kind of keep my active base of jibba jabba going. So, like I said before, I am not currently seeing. I might do this. So I am just taking a look to see. Hope it doesn't do it. So I am. I don't want that. Just taking a look to see. Hope it doesn't do it. So that was me living myself. That was dumb. That was dumb. Stupid. Well, I am live. But what I was trying to see is, I want to see if there's a way for me to get to a place for me to get chat, so I can see my chat's going on. So if I do need to chat with somebody, if someone's like, hey, dude, I'll be like, hey, dude, back. Or, hey, you people, how's it going? Y'all. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I'm not that good at this just yet. Do. So I want to get it set up for on the side of my thing, somewhere I can be seeing my chatty chats. That's the one thing I'm missing out on is, you know, is all my little neat bars, which I'm going to have to get set up. So, I did my red, I've done my green. I'm going to go back through because this was the side that this side here is the less of the sides this side here I already messed with. This side I didn't do anything with. So my messed with side, I don't have to really do too much to it. It already had some decent coating. So, yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Color's popping, but I want to bring that color. So if you look at the image I have up here, I like the way that the horn travels that color. It's just so smooth to me. I like it. So I'm trying to get there slowly, because if you go too much, you just end up having to do the whole thing over again. When I say over again, I mean you have to literally go back and damn near start from the beginning. Reapply the first color of yellow that I did, and then go from there. Now, with this, I'm going to have to say, me and JohnnyTronic are setting up our merch store to be holiday based. So I do have merch right now coming up for Valentine's Day. So for everybody, please check the merch store daily for new merch coming out. I will send out flyers for everyone who is attached to my webpage. So if you're a member, you will be getting updates every time something brand new pops up. And I will be very fluid with my merch. Trust me, I can't wait to have merch for every single situation for everybody. like I've said before in the past, I am an artist as an artist. I don't really care what I'm doing art-wise. I just love doing art. It's art. I'm having a blast. I like doing kids projects. I like doing everything. Do I have a style? Oh, absolutely. Would I prefer my style? Oh, absolutely. My style is the style that you saw with the picture that I just did a little bit of, earlier in the video of my son. My style tends to be, I tend to go hyper detailed. Even though if you do look at the comic book styling, which if you go look at my Instagram page, which my Instagram page is Dan's Artland 1. So if you go check out my Instagram page, which I'm going to get that set up because I need to have that on here. So, boom. That's looking decent right there. And I'm going to go through, since I am here and I do have time, and since this is my second take on it, I'm going to get my orange and jam that done. So I am going to finish the last of the horns, get those done. Last of the horns. So let me see here. Every once in a while you gotta, if you know what color's gonna go back in there, I'll pull. Little acrylic puck. Yeah. Little acrylic pucky. So I'm gonna reapply some yeller. Yeller comes a lot. It's either going to be in the water, on this pad, or right up there. Quite often I will have paint brushes looking at this. This is my very normal. So if I'm using multiple brushes and I'm going to be going, I'll apply paint to some of them and go and put it back in and go, but I always know where my paint brushes are and I keep them close because I like to be able to go fast like a ninja. This is the look of a ninja, an art ninja. Yes, Takata, Booski. That's what a big, tall, white ninja looks like. That's what we sound like too. Yankees, Scoob. That is the white ninja. Yankees, Scoob. Is that a sandwich over there, Scoob? Yankees. Sound of the white ninja approaches. You can hear him and his Yankees. Boom, 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 boom. All this is going to be it now. Once I get the orange on, I'm going to be very happy. The horns will be done to a point. And then there's the last part, the part where I really have fun goofing with them. And since these colors I'm just using are a straight up color, I'm not mixing them. It's a blue, it's a green, it's a red. So with that, it's very easy for me to say, I'm going to get these to a point right now. I'm not going to waste too much time on these right now. And when I did that with the orange, it made me think I can do that with the red. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Doot, doot. Let me see. Let me wash it a little bit. kind of works. You know what I could do? I'm gonna do this. So I am gonna do this. See, this is the beauty. This is what I love. You just start going, and when you see something that works, you have to just start sticking with it. So let me get here. There we go. See that there? I'm giving it just a wash of it. Little murky wash of red, which of course makes it look very reminiscent to like just kind of a light wash of like blood or something, but it's not. It just has that. It doesn't have that look to it. That's what I'm trying to achieve. That is what's kind of coming out. See, here's what I don't like. When I go too much, and it didn't have a chance to set, so it kind of lost a patch, and then that patch is a clear as day blot. But I take, get it wet again, take off some of the color again, just kind of get it to where once it starts to, there it is. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna orange up the other. Let me finish oranging up this side even a bit more. And I'm thinking, since that looks just so sweet, actually, I love that. I don't know why the orange suddenly made this thing really. I think it was just the fourth color that I needed to see on here. You never know when all of a sudden you're like, pop, pop. So you can still see the transition line, but I gotta let it dry. So I'm gonna go to my green now, since my green could use a little bit of the same kind of loving. And this is when I'm going to ninja up here, bump up to the next size brush. Because what I'm doing is a large enough wash that I'm going for the ability to just apply a clean, smoothie-ish wash. There we go. A dot makes me happy. So happy. Sweet. Look at that. Happy little horn here, getting its green paint. Just so happy. Just so happy. Just apply a little wash to it. Just a happy little wash. I'm gonna speak gently to you now. I'm gonna speak real gently. Gonna make you happy with my gentle tones. Gonna make you say, what? 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 Yeah, there we go. That's good. It will look a little blotchy in some areas until it dries. See that? Dang it, I touched it. Can you see it? That big clear big hole right there. Because you'll see once. There it goes. Once it disappears, you can make it disappear to where all the paint is in the right kind of place. Where am I getting all the water from? Why is my brush so full of water? Who sabotaged my brush? Me by myself. Who came up in my house, made me paint too much water in my brush? Who did it? Who? 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 Yo, check it. Check it live. Cool, checking it live. Where are we at right now? 31 minutes, y'all. So we're coming up on the time right here. This is it. So this video is going out. My earlier one at 7 didn't do shenanigans. Or it was shenanigans, should I say. Okay, today we learned about how to be a ninja. An art ninja. Must have your weapons. Slice, slice! Hey! Yeah! That's the way you gotta be. Feeling good about it, too. Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna call this one a day. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Things are gonna be coming up more often. Getting things more set up. As you can see, everything is going our way. Come join us. Become one of us, artists. Cool guys and girls and peoples of the world. This is DaddyBot live. JohnnyTronic ain't here right now. I do apologize about that, everybody. He is currently schoolamatizing, being Mr. Smarty Pants McGeester, and I am digging that. So, as of now, we are wrapping this one up. I'm just checking my thing out to see if everything's living, which is fun. So we be live. Anyone watching? Peace. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna be back again tomorrow at 7 the right way. All ninja tech out. Slice and double dice. Once again, sorry for the late timing on this one here, everybody. I just wanted to get it out because I do not like to have a show go out without a show not go out on a day. I had my 7 o'clock, it just did not ring true, and now I'm pulling a cheap 9 o'clocker to just make up for it. So as of tomorrow, back to 7. Please enjoy. Peace out, y'all.